Well, number one, how they finished. You know, at a place like Clemson, and you're sitting there 4-4, and the amount of, you know, disappointment and noise and all the stuff that comes with that, to watch how they finished was awesome. All the way to the last play of, you know, running it in from the 3-yard line, you know, to on a comeback drive against Kentucky in the Gator Bowl. That momentum, that confidence has and the experience of the adversity all combined together has really driven this group, and it's been fun to watch them. You know, they've put the work in. Guys came back because they wanted to finish, you know, on their terms, if you will. We've recruited it well. We've got some guys that got some experience last year that are going to be better. So I'm excited about it. And our coaching staff, I think we've got an excellent staff that's put a lot of work in as well.
Yeah, you say bad luck. You said bad luck. Does that include injuries? It's, you know, that playoff run.
Yeah.
You had really good luck with injuries. Mike Williams went down, but these last 3 years has been, especially a receiver.
Yeah, it's been tough. I mean, you know, you go back to the Power Rangers, you know, those guys were healthy all year. We had 5 experienced guys. Everybody else was freshmen behind them. XT and KJ were true freshmen. You know, we had these young guys behind them, but, you know, it's part of it. Last year, you go into this, everybody, you know, Cade, yeah, he's got to take another step, but you go into the season, your starters are Cole and Antonio, and by game 3, they're done for the year. So now you got Stellato, who had no summer, no fall. He got cleared Tuesday of the Duke game. He never had a spring, never had a fall camp, had never played. And now you're in real time on game time, you've got this kid playing. He hadn't even practiced going into Duke week was when he got cleared. Tyler Brown, a true freshman. You know, Adam, who was battling off injury and regaining his confidence. And so all of a sudden, you know, you've got, and then he breaks his hand and we deal with some stuff throughout the season. So we got to be better around him. And so health and availability is a huge part of, you know, just a little good fortune, because it's not like it's one thing. I mean, you got broken hands. We got some weird stuff that happens, and that's just part of football. But, you know, I think we've got really good depth. We got 5 guys that have started games at receiver for us. And then we've got, you know, Noble off a red shirt, Ronan Hannafin back, Tink coming off a red shirt, and then we added 2 great freshmen. That we got 10 guys, so we got more health and hopefully more availability so that we can be better around Kate. We got 7 guys that have started and won games for us back in the OL, plus Linthicum. So, you know, for the first time, I think, in a while, we're healthy, and hopefully that will stay the case. But you got to, you know, football is not easy. You got to go practice. You got to go, you know, prepare. And when we've been great, that's been a part of it as well. We've been able to, you know, keep our best guys on the field.
Dabo,
Got about 2 more minutes with Coach.
You lost 2 guys after the spring. How do you plan to replace those scholarships for those 2 guys that left? What's your plan?
We'll talk about that when we get into camp. You know, we were at 84. You know, y'all Casperson, our snapper, was on scholarship, so we lost. We needed it. We had to. Somebody was going to have to come off scholarship, and so it put us at 84. So we've got, you know, 1 spot, and we'll go through camp, and then we'll see what happens there.
Coach, you guys have a little bit of a reset up front, but you bring in on defense, but you bring in a lot of talented guys to replace them. Can you talk about what you've seen from that group, and also how big has it been to have Barrett come back to kind of quarterback that defense?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Not just Barrett. You know, we're built really good through the middle. I mean, you know, we're kind of like a baseball team over there. We're strong up the middle, man. With Cape Hart and Peyton Page, these are Trey Williams. These are grown men. You know, they're in 4 years of the program plus, and I mean, these are. Then you got Barrett and you got Woodass. You know, nobody talks about Woodass. This guy's a great football player, and he's a junior. You know, he's played since he was a true freshman. He's got good experience. And then you talk about R.J. Mickens and Venables and the experience that we have back there on the back end. And then some of the young guys that got some great experience as young players that are going to be able to build onto that, like Khalil, like Kylan. We're going to get Koval back. You know, we got a good group through the middle. That's where we're built. And you know, we had 2 freshman All-Americans last year in T.J. Parker and Peter Woods. So I like our group. We've added to it. We brought in some really good players. You know, most everybody was here since January. So I think that's a real plus. Heaven and Darian Mayo just got here this summer, but everybody else was here.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Okay.
Coach, thanks, Dabo.
Appreciate it.